Hello guys, welcome to Miku Makes, and today I'm going to show you how to unload stuck filament. So as you can see, I can't pull it out because it's stuck. The first step in removing stuck filament is to heat up the nozzle to a proper temperature. So for most filaments, this will be around 215 to 230 degrees Celsius. This will help soften the filament and make it easier to remove. Now I'm gonna move the 3D printer to its side so you guys can see on which part of the extruder you need to open to remove the stuck filament. There are a few different ways to do this depending on the type of printer you have. Some printers have a filament release lever or button which can be used to push the filament out of the extruders. Others, like this Prusa, may require you to manually remove the filament by hand. If the filament is stuck, you may need to use a filament removal tool. And for today, we are gonna use these Allen keys we got from Prusa, specifically the largest or the longest Allen key to open the extruder. So first step is to open the extruder up, unscrew it, and I have a tip for you guys. Left is to lose it, lefty-loosey, right is to tighten it. So we are gonna turn it to the left, and after loosening it up, we open it from the back. As you can see, the back is now open. So I'm gonna move the extruder to its side so you guys will have a better view on the open extruder. While you're waiting for me to turn the extruder, guys, this is a good time to remind you to please like and subscribe to help my small channel. Okay, so now it's time to open it up and diagnose the problem. Now first, let's go over what causes filament to become stuck. There are a few common reasons for this. The filament may be too old or degraded, making it difficult to extrude. Number 2, the filament may be too cold, causing it to become brittle and break off when trying to extrude. And number 3, the nozzle may be clogged, preventing the filament from flowing through. And for this, we can identify that the problem is problem number 3. The filament or the nozzle may be clogged because the filament has gotten thick enough on its end that when I try to unload it, it doesn't go through because it's very thick on the end. It's too big for the extruder open. So I'm gonna zoom it on over here. I'm gonna bring it closer so you guys can see. As you can see, guys, the end is very thick, and we're gonna have to use scissors to cut it. And once we cut it, we can easily pull the filament through. Ta-da! Problem solved. Now it's time to re-roll the filament, tighten it up, and store it properly. Be sure to tighten your filament so it doesn't get tangled. When filament tangle happens, it can be a nightmare, guys, to put up with, and even more complicated to solve. So to prevent future problems, be sure to tighten it and store it properly. And now it's time to move over to our last step. The final step is to close the extruder back to its original form, or to its printing form. Okay, I'm gonna move the camera again to its side so you guys can see on how to do it. If you can open it, guys, you can close it. It's that easy. So first we attach this loose nut from the back, and then we push the back and screw it back to the right. Remember, righty-tighty. So we turn the Allen key to the right. Yes, so we turn it to the right. Oops, it's moving. We turn it to the right to tighten it. And after tightening, be sure not to tighten it too much so you don't damage the extruder. Just tighten it good enough that it doesn't move or the screw is not loose. A couple of twists and turns more, and there we have it. One last check, one last tighten, and there we have it, guys. The extruder is back to its original form. And to let you see the other side, the proper way to screw it, or the proper depth of the screw, here I'm gonna zoom it in for you. Can you see that? I'm gonna point it with my Allen key. Yes. Be sure not to overextend the screw to its side. And that's it, guys. That's it. That's how to properly unload your stock filament on the 3D printer. If you like this and find this informative, please like and subscribe.